Whoops. Oh, there we go. Guess I should probably lock that, huh? There we go. Hey guys. Hello, viewers. What's up? I am pretty new to this, so maybe a little boring for now, but got some plans. Hey, Brendan, in the chat. I am drawing. This is a character I've been developing, and that character's name is Spider. Sorry for the delay. There's like a 40-second or 30 or 40-second delay. So if I don't respond immediately, I promise I'm not ignoring you. Thank you. Yeah, and actually, the idea is that Spider is actually a little bit of an anti-hero. So she's not really a villain. She's not exactly an angel, but she is determined to more or less do the right thing eventually. Hello, hello, new viewers. Still actually kind of trying to figure out how to get the chat components on Streamlabs working correctly. So far it's not ideal, but oh well. Get it figured out eventually. Have I tried using OBS for streaming? Yeah, actually, I was using OBS up until a few months ago, up until the apocalypse happened, and it was okay. I mean, definitely it had a lot of good features. What I ended up switching to Streamlabs for is I can really, it's easier to like multicast. So right now I'm multicasting to YouTube and Twitch and Facebook all at once. And you can do that with OBS if you use like Restream. But I had a million problems with Restream. It got to the point where it was just like the cost of constantly having to fix problems just outweighed its usefulness. So I was like, okay, well, if I want to multicast, this is kind of the fastest way to doing that for now. I mean, it couldn't have been easier to set up. Like there's just a lot of little weird sort of, you know how it is. Anytime you use new software, there's always little quirks you got to figure out, and I'm really new to Streamlabs, so everything that I've read has basically said that you know, you can get it figured out. It's just not, you know, might not happen the first couple of broadcasts. So I'm sure I'll get the chat working. And by getting it working, I mean like I can actually see everybody's chat, but I want it on the screen. And I've actually got it on there, but for some reason it doesn't seem to update. So, well, one thing at a time, I guess. But I plan on doing a lot more streaming. Maybe like a couple of nights a week. I mean, just because I really like doing it. It's just fun. And the goal is before like all the nonsense, you know, in the world sort of started throwing everything into chaos, I'd actually started bringing some of my buddies onto the stream. So rather than me just sitting here and kind of quietly drawing, you know, we'd have sort of a conversation going, and it was really going well. And then the world decided to collapse, and now I'm just kind of slowly getting things back to where they were. It's funny because it's amazing actually how like fast you lose ground. You know, it's a Red Queen scenario, the Red Queen scenario where it's like if you stand still for a moment, you get way behind, and it's very much like that. It's like you know, I was starting to build viewership and my views were going up, and it was we were having a good time, and then I was, you know, selling T-shirts and everything was going well. Mostly on YouTube and a little bit on Behance. I was streaming with Adobe for a little while. And then once everything sort of started falling apart, everything just it completely dried up. And I discovered that it's like all of a sudden, you know, the way the algorithms all work, obviously, it's like all that ground that you win, you end up losing really fast. And it's like your stuff just doesn't get pushed out as hard. And so it's like now I'm like, okay, one foot in front of the other. Sort of start making up some of that ground. And again, not because I'm planning on getting rich doing it, but just because I enjoy it. It's fun. Fun. I haven't figured out a color scheme for this particular character yet. I don't know what the colors are going to be. But hey, seriously, you guys, thanks for hanging out. I know this, you had to have just found this randomly because I haven't really pushed it anywhere. So hey, cheers. And if you would, go ahead and subscribe. I'll be mostly streaming not terribly late, but, you know, I'm on Central Time, so probably around 8 o'clock during the week when I do stream. And then, you know, sometimes I'll just randomly turn the camera on if I decide I'm going to draw. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm really avoiding getting to the legs because I kind of don't like where I ended up with her legs here, which means I'm definitely procrastinating. I got some new viewers. What's up, guys? Come on in. Pull up a chair. Please leave your hat at the door. See, I haven't actually checked. Let me make sure everything's doing all right here. Weird. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's working. I need to set up my phone and broadcast to Instagram while I'm at it. Don't make fun of the way I draw her legs. Man, that's what's sad is I am so rusty right now. Like it's funny, you wouldn't think, but it's like how fast you fall off the wagon when you haven't been drawn for a little while. It's like all of a sudden it's like what's a leg? Where's the hand go? That's part of the reason I wanted to stream tonight was because it's like, you know what? I just need to jump back in. Just jump into it. Just do it. Actually, hold that thought. Hang on. I'm going to try something. Hold on. Right, come on. Literally everything is in the way. Hold up. I promise I'm not finished yet. This might actually work. All right, hang on. Hold up. All right. See if I can get this actually positioned. Not half bad. All right. Okay. Cool. So I'm now on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Instagram. Nice. Of course, it's kind of hard for me to see Instagram, so I have no idea if people may be. What's up, Instagram people? Let me see. Is somebody on Instagram? Somebody is. Hello. It's a little too small for me to read your name because I'm kind of far away from it. But hello. Welcome aboard. See, I figured out this is why so many people have like somebody else that's in the room that's kind of like running, sort of like their engineer, is because I want to talk to everybody, but it's hard to do. It's hard to watch multiple streams at once. I knew I was going to do that. I'm confusing my lines. There we go. What's up, everybody on Instagram? Anybody that's on Instagram, if you want, I'm also on YouTube. Just look me up, Isobon on YouTube, or my actual name, Christopher Butler. Probably find me pretty easy. You ever just like forget how to draw something? I do frequently. Also live on Facebook at the moment and on Twitch. I got some new viewers. What's up, guys? Hello. Welcome to my hastily thrown together stream. See, the trick is if you just put enough lines on there, no one will notice that you don't understand anatomy. Everybody on Instagram, and everybody on Twitch, and everybody on YouTube and Facebook. What up? Wow, it's actually working. What's really kind of scary is how time just sails by as soon as I start drawing. It's like instantly, you know, time just accelerates. I feel like I've only been on here about 15 minutes, and it's coming up on 45 minutes. Got some new viewers coming in. Hello, guys. Come on in. Bienvenue. Welcome. Oh, on Instagram. Sorry if I don't catch your messages. I gotta kind of crane my neck to see Instagram. What program am I using? I'm using Adobe Fresco on an iPad Pro, and it's like the 11.9 inch iPad Pro, whatever the big one is. You'll notice I'm like filling in the these dark areas on a separate layer, and that's because I'm never quite sure how much I want to fill in, so I like to do it separately so I can undo it easily if I want to, and I haven't really lost anything. So it's like here what I'm doing is not necessarily the final dark areas. It's just kind of where I think they're going to go. I'm just trying to look at the composition, figure out if it's what I want. Hey, we got a bunch of new viewers coming in. Hey, guys. Lacertus. Mr. Kevin. What's up, sir? Or should I say, what's up, Lacer? Yuck, 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 yuck. Because Lacertus. Oh boy, all kinds of new viewers. What's up? That is actually not half bad. Woo. Sorry, Instagram. I guess you're getting dizzy. Let's see. I want something a little bit more chill. Let's try this. Okay, that's too chill. There we go. Hello, new people on Instagram and new people on, it looks like Twitch. What's up? So again, the areas that I'm filling in right now, not necessarily where they're going to stay. Just trying to get a feel for it. Oh, sorry, I missed on Instagram. What's my theory for blocking in the big shadow areas? Random. I wish I could say that that I have sort of a refined way of thinking about it, but honestly, I'm a big believer in like the way Jack Kirby did things, which I mean, obviously really knew his stuff, but most of the time, like the thing, if you look at like what Kirby did, it was more about looking at the composition than looking at like how accurate the shadows and the lighting and everything was. Like, I mean, and it's not that he couldn't do it, and it's not that he didn't do it, but it's like the first thing that you really want to think about is just the composition. So that's kind of what I'm doing now. Is I'm just sort of, that's why I keep zooming in and out. Is I'm just sort of looking at her and thinking like what's the most dramatic look? How do I use the dark and the light areas to just make the best image that I can. To highlight the things that I want to highlight. Like I kind of want to highlight her like the sort of logo area. You know what I'm saying? The front of her torso, because it's got that big diamond shape. So I'm just trying to think about how everything kind of fits together. I mean, I really I don't have a great answer for that. I'm a very unprincipled artist certainly compared to a lot of artists today that just do amazing stuff by really having a strong sort of realistic sensibility. That's just never been my thing. I've been much more like, I kind of tend to prefer sort of going with my gut. So in this case, that's really what I'm doing. Is I'm just looking at filling in areas of dark that, I mean, I want it to make some sense, but it's just not. I don't start off with a plan, I guess is the best way of putting it. Like I'm not starting off thinking like, oh well, the light shall hit her deltoid in exactly this way. I just don't think that way. And it makes for a rougher drawing, but it's also a little bit of a throwback to sort of the era of comics that I grew up with. And the era of comics I grew up with was way... I mean, you had amazing artists, but you didn't have nearly the amount of sort of access to digital corrections and, perfect gradients and perfect shading, and all mistakes could just be whisked away. Oh, no problem. Thank you. Can you tell I'm avoiding the legs again? I'm going to fix all that business. I don't like that. But I'll do it later. Big part of the reason I'm actually streaming tonight is just to get used to drawing with the camera again. Because it's a little weird. What's up, Twitch? It's not going to look like that when I'm done, by the way. FYI. That's going to be fixed. That's I just suddenly lose my mind there. My phone. No. No. Pause due to poor connection. Well, connect. What's up, new viewers? Not sure how much of her nose I want to show. One of the nice things about using Fresco, it's late here. Thanks for streaming. Have a good day. Hey, thanks for showing up, man, and watching. Much appreciated. It's one of the great things about using Fresco is being able to switch from vector to raster. Going from vector to pixels is pretty great. Because like here, these big areas of dark that I'm filling in with vector shapes. And they'll eventually be converted to pixels to work with them. But for the time being, I want clean vector shapes. Yeah. Ah, my phone keeps locking. Stop locking, phone. Come on. Boy, that sucks. It's not half bad. But, you know, I think I'm going to leave it there for the night, guys. And that's a pretty good place to stop. But hey, everybody, FaceTube, Ustream, you know, all those places. YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Instagram. Thanks, guys, for hanging out a little bit. I'm going to do this a lot more regularly. Like, this is just me. I just was going to be drawing, and I thought I would go ahead and throw the cam on and start streaming. But it'll be a little bit more put together in the coming week. I'll try to announce it a little bit better too, so everybody can have a heads up. But oh, excuse me. Probably a sign I ought to go to